Hello, Tom.
Well,
Hi. So today I just want to ask you a few questions from your point of view on like my music video, my digipack, and my digipack advert. I know that you're into it, like you know my ideas and why I've chosen them, but I'd just like to get your general opinion, just to add another instead of like just a random person.
okay.
So my first question is, do you think that a music video about depression is like a good idea?
I think it is quite a good idea because not many people focus upon the topic nowadays. Like most music videos nowadays, you just focus on like love or sex, and it's always focused around those two things. It's never anything else. It's just always following the same agenda. But
The same pattern.
yeah, the same pattern and everything. But doing that is something different, and it's not something many people focus upon. So by doing that, it helps people who have depression as well, because they can watch that and like think I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. Like they can put themselves in that position, unlike where other music videos are just like it's not as much and things.
Do you think people would reach out after watching that music video, like seek help?
I think so, yeah, because not many people, as I've heard from some people, don't have the courage to like speak out to many people. But having seen something like that, it can show like from the start of the music video to the end of the music video, the progression from going to talk to someone and getting help, and then seeing how it's progressed until the end of the music video, and how me develops as a person throughout.
Yeah. Do you think the development of yourself in that music video wouldn't be possible without the whole editing, the lighting, the camera movements and the mise en scène? Like, do you think it's easy to pick up that you've progressed?
I think so. With like the emotion in my face, like at first I was all kinds of depressed and things, and then near the end of the video I was more like happy, and I had more emotion than just being stuck to the same thing. But adding those features in did add more detail to those features.
I know we discussed about
Yeah.
changing the top of your colour, the colour of your top.
Yeah, it focuses upon like, it shows like the deeper emotion. Like changing the colour shows like if it's a darker, then it just feels more dull, but adding a brighter colour makes it feel more happy and
Yeah.
attractive and things.
Okay, cool. We've also seen me edit my digipack and digipack advert. Do you think that the 6-panel digipack goes well together? Like, it's not disconnected, it all links in with each other?
I don't think it's disconnected at all, because the colour schemes like focus quite well together, and the way it's set out, it's not like really detailed on some and then really bland on others. It's all like focuses upon like, it's quite simplistic, I think, like the way it's set out. Like on the album cover, it's like the progression of me on the front, and then on the back there's no like things to draw you away from the names of the songs, so you can focus upon like what
Yeah.
it's talking about, and you're not like distracted by the other things. You're just focused on what it is. You're not thinking about anything else, and it sells the album quite well.
Okay. Do you think that the colours, the theme, the pictures and the digipack go with the digipack advert?
I think they draw in quite close together, because in the digipack advert it's got some dark colours, but as well as bright colours in the dragon, because I think the dragon is expressing the emotion that I've felt like in the music video, but using the darker colours shows like what it was at the beginning and things, and it ties in well. They both tie in quite well together with the darkness, and then adding the colours also like on the disc with the bright radioactive symbol, and the change of the colours of the top on the front of the cover. And also the yellow is quite a major part of it, I think, because it draws your attention, and it shows like it's quite a vibrant colour, and it can express a lot of things. Like it's on the main cover with the radioactive writing, and it's also on, as I mentioned, the CD with the yellow on there, adding the brightness to it, and it links back. It links with the dragon and things, saying that it adds the dragon obviously ties in with the name Imagine the Dragon, but just using that dragon doesn't just be like, oh yeah, it's because it's Imagine the Dragon. It shows what is basic. It's what I'm keeping inside. And
Yeah.
it's expressing it.
Lastly, my last question to you is, obviously you've watched the music video back. What was the highlight of that to you? What was the best part of it, and what was not the worst part, but what was the part that you think should or could have been improved?
Okay. I think the way it was edited was really, really well. One of my favourite bits I really liked was the part when I was walking down the canal, and it tied in with the beat of the drum, and it was changing and things, and it had all the different going back and forward, and me staring at the water, thinking about how I am and things. And then one of the parts I probably didn't like as much, maybe the zombie bit, because I feel I don't know, I'm not sure. It also, it makes it think that those people, people with depression, are zombie-like, and it doesn't really show them as much. It makes them look like that's the stereotype of what they are, but it's not what they're about. I think having that in the video relates to talking about the zombie apocalypse and what people think of the song. So it's showing what you think of the song when you don't think about it as a deeper meaning. You just think of it as the song. So it's radioactive and waking up in the ash and dust, as if it's the aftermath of something and people are zombies. So I can see that.
Well, thank you for being on camera again. Hopefully this will be the last time. Certainly not the first. Thank you.